We're smoking. The prey for PSG pack. Lovely stuff. Delicious. Fantastic. Beautiful scenes at the Emirates Stadium tonight. Complacency level 100. Nobody cares about the result. Well done to Liverpool. Big ups to Liverpool. Big ups to Liverpool. Well done to Liverpool. All the people that are trying to dismiss Liverpool as title winners, you're the problem. Nobody cares that Liverpool win the league. Well, why are you tweeting about it then? Yeah, maybe you should care. Maybe you should care. Yeah, because let me tell you right now, no matter how many times you idiots post out all over your Twitter pages, your TikTok pages, rivals rattled about Arsenal. Arsenal are scary, dangerous champions. Okay, mate. Nobody cares that Liverpool are going to win the league. No, that's the problem, mate. Nobody does care. Nobody does care. And therein lies the problem. You're just happy to get along with everyone else that you don't know and make friends on social media, speak to strangers online, play at FC. My winger's better than your winger. My number 10's better than your number 10. My centre-back pairing's better than your centre-back pairing. Yeah, blah, 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 PGMOL. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares, bruv. Congratulations to Liverpool. Don't let any single fan base on this planet dismiss the fact that you're going to win a league title at a canter. You've walked it. This lot are on the green screen for a reason. I've seen success at my club. I've seen Arsenal beat Real Madrid. But don't worry, that's enough for some of these fans. Oh, the beat Real Madrid champions. Yes, the trophy. Whee, yes. Yes. I've seen us get to a Champions League final. I've seen us go invincible. When we weren't infested with mutants, chatting absolute bollocks. Nobody cared whether Thierry Henry was better than whoever their striker was. Nobody cared whether Vieira was better than fucking whoever their striker was. Nobody cared whether Pires was better than their winger. Nobody cared whether Lehmann was better than their keeper. Nobody cared whether this guy, the best player to ever play in the Premier League. Oh, you're lying. Yeah, cool. You never see him play in the Premier League, mate. And if you did, you can't remember it. Sorry to break it here. Nobody cared, bruv. Nobody cared whether Wenger was better than their manager. Nobody cared. Because it was about, yo, second ain't success, mate. We didn't win nothing. Bless up to everyone who watched the watch-along. Big up Matty, Southern Gooner. He's going to jump on the emergency meeting. Big up Halftime Hooks as well. Make sure you sub to him. He jumps on the watch-along as well. Make sure you sub to Ola, the Fight Week show. Happy anniversary to him and his wife. 22 years married. And she's a Manc. Well, she's Man United. Man United fan. 22 years of marriage. Bless up to Ola. And yeah, he's seen nothing but pain. 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 For the last 21 years. Kind of sad, if I'm honest, but it's to be expected because this football club is an absolute shadow of the club that us lot started supporting. The new wave of fan dismiss anything before this manager, it seems, not even Arsene Wenger. They just dismiss anything pre-super duper Mick, who brought a dog and called it something he can't do. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he actually gets over the line against PSG. However, like I said a minute ago, nobody cares about the result. I couldn't care less. That was a chore to watch that game, if I'm honest. And let's be real with it. The result wouldn't have mattered, win, lose, or draw. And I ain't really even pissed off. I couldn't care less. Now, however, the one thing I will say, yeah, subtly reacts. Big up X. Hold that. Yeah, called me fucking Caucasian about me and Jeff Lee Dahmer. Yeah, you fucking Deontay Wilder from Wish. Hold that, yeah. I swear down, them bozo gimps better knock you out. And if they don't, it'll hurt even more if you're in a final. Get out of here, X. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, this will be your tears I'm sipping on. because you'll get your hopes up in the final. Hold that. Anyway. Theo Walcott summed it up completely perfectly. Yeah, and I thought Theo Walcott was a little bit of a little media darling, a little bit of a sellout. However, tonight he's come out and said, I'm paraphrasing, but he's come out and said complacency. Got a little bit too arrogant, a little bit too cocky. Like I said, I'm paraphrasing. It's not the exact quote. They can't do that. It's again, it's out of character. Well, it's not out of character really. However, the message was right. We play like that against PSG next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. And there's quite a few of them in our fan base. However, we play like that against PSG. Oh dear. And I stuck my neck on the line because I'm negative and toxic, apparently. I said we'd beat them 2-0. I said we'd do PSG 2-0. After seeing that shit show tonight, the arrogance, the cockiness, the lack of energy, the lack of anything, really. It was almost like they were just going through the motions not to get hurt, not to get injured. The starting 11 for me was a shambles. I can't lie. I didn't want to see any of the starters. Yeah, Odegaard should have played because out of punishment. And again, he still couldn't run the show. Another stinker and hooked. I think that's about nearly 70 times this guy's been subbed in about 150 odd games in the Prem. It's nearly a 50% conversion rate, which, by the way, is about 20 odd percent, or maybe, yeah, about 20% less percentage than his forward passes. But don't worry, guys. Yeah, he's the creative spark. Cool. Good one, mate. David Raya. Let's start with David Raya. Let's spark up another David Raya pack. You smoke like a chimney. Yeah, this club. Fucking kill me, brother. I swear down. David Raya. I've been saying all season, this guy's never in goal when we have the ball. Any competent manager, and I'm shocked that nobody's figured this out yet, that when we try and pass the ball out from the back and they're not pressing for no apparent reason, when he passes the ball to William Saliba to the right, he runs off out of his goal to the left. That Mateta goal has been coming all season. Gordon nearly did it. And in fact, they had 2 or 3 opportunities in the fucking game to actually lob our goalkeeper. They literally had 2 or 3 in that game. We've seen maybe 25, 30 instances of that happening this season where it's not come off or they haven't took the shot when they could have dinked the keeper. I also called in the watch along, watch when Mateta comes on. I'd seen enough. Yeah, Eddie Nketiah, by the way. Yeah, we paid that guy $100,000 a week. That was the guy that was leading our line as a backup striker in a title charge for 2 years. Cool. Big up your manager. Well done, mate. Anyway, David Raya. Brother. Was he playing tranquilized tonight or pissed? Had he had a couple of suaves? Shambles. And he's been that all season. Yeah, but I don't necessarily just blame him. He's being told to play like that by our manager. When the ball goes out to Gabriel or Kivior, as it is now, he runs off to the right out of the goal. He's on the halfway line when we have a corner. Yeah, embarrassing. And if we do that against Kvaratskhelia, Desire Doué, Ousmane Dembele, Barcola, Vitinha, Nunes, Mendes, we're fucked. Yeah, let's not take the piss here. Yeah, let's not take the piss. Skelly, by the way, big up to you, mate. Big up to you. I actually thought he was quality tonight. Yeah, and he actually bodied Mateta. Literally put him on his backside. Bang, have some of that. Big up Skelly, mate. Yeah, big up Skelly, because that guy's a headache, bro. I swear down. That guy's a problem, that Mateta. Yeah, that's a guy that we could do at our football club, by the way. We could do with him at our football club. But his name's Jean Mateta. Like, so it ain't sexy enough, innit? You ain't got nice drip or nice tattoos or nice hair. Yeah, and that ain't sexy enough for our zesty fan base. Yeah, the other side, Timber, I'm shocked he played the whole 90-odd minutes. In fact, it was over 100 minutes with stoppage time. Yeah, this guy, Saliba, Kivior, what a header, by the way. Yeah, I actually thought he was better than Saliba tonight before the mistake. Yeah, don't take the piss. Yeah, Rice started well, faded rapidly. Thomas Partey, I actually thought he was decent. Again, it wasn't a great performance from any of them, really, so the bar's low. Martinelli, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Raheem Sterling, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Trossard, fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you. Nice goal, nice finish. Our captain, oh dear God. Oh dear God. Fuck this geezer out of the club, mate. I swear down, him, yeah, and the goalkeeper, and I like that goalkeeper. Unless we're going to change the way we play, surplus to requirements in the summer, please. Yeah, surplus to requirements in the summer, please. Get rid of them. Yeah, that goalkeeper is going to be. We've seen, and this is how I know it's a coaching and a manager thing. Yeah, we've seen Aaron Ramsdale get lobbed from the halfway line. We've seen Neto get lobbed from 40 yards out against Girona. We've seen Gordon nearly score in the cup second leg. We've seen him get lobbed tonight and could have been lobbed. We've seen 30 instances under this manager this season where they could have lobbed him. That's before previous seasons. It's actually a shambles. Yeah, Ethan didn't really do anything when he came on. Who else came on? I don't even know who came on. I tapped out, mate. I don't really care about the actual result. Yeah, but that performance was disgusting. Who else even came on? Who else was there? Who else even came on? Bukayo Saka didn't really do a great deal. Kieran Tierney didn't really do a great deal. Although he did kind of calm things down a little bit. Yeah, but it wasn't great, was it? Yeah, absolute shit show. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Yeah, the goalkeeper tonight, he was playing against us. So was our captain. But it is what it is. I keep telling everyone, but you're negative. I don't care about the result. We ain't won the league. However, the performance was an absolute shit show. We do that against PSG on Tuesday, we're out. Yeah, we don't win that first leg, we're out. I don't care if it's 1-0, 2-1, 3-2. We get a lead, they're done. Play like that, we're done. Yeah, good one, mate. Emergency meeting coming up after Kenny Kenninger's fan cam. We're out. Yeah, we're out. This manager better win that flipping Champions League. Hashtag pray for PSG. Get out of here, man.